Or let's see. All right, everybody. Well, my name is Nicholas Lau. I'm from Dallas, Texas, and I'm going to present Epic Trading to you. I've been with Epic Trading since its inception during the pre-launch in September. We had our official launch October 1st, so this is still a ground floor opportunity. This is the perfect time to get in. I haven't seen an opportunity like this in quite some time, if ever at all. And I know a lot of people say that, but as I get through this presentation and tell you more about it, I know you're going to believe everything I say. So let me go ahead and get that slide up. All right, if everybody can see my slides, just put a 1 in the chat box and make sure that you can see and hear me as well. Let's see what we got here. We got some 1s, so we're good. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Julia. Thank you, Zane. All right. So the name of the company is Epic Trading. Now, Epic stands for exceptional people and incredible compensation. And it is exactly that. Now, what Epic wants to do is give you that opportunity to do something that you haven't done before. They want to say that shouldn't you be first at least once in your life? You don't want to be that person that missed out on the Amazon stocks or the Google stocks or the Bitcoin or the Ethereum, because literally all of that happened to me. I missed all of those boats, but this one I did not miss. And I'm so glad that I was able to get in on this at the very beginning. It has been absolutely life-changing. I've been able to grow a good-sized team. Plus, I've been able to make some amazing friends like Michael and Zane and Julia, people that maybe even a month and a half ago didn't even know them. Now I consider them good friends. We talk on a daily basis. It's a really good family atmosphere we have here. And I'll get more into that a little bit later. But what does Epic Trading specialize in? It is Forex trading. Now, what is Forex? Forex actually stands for foreign exchange. It's the act of buying and selling currencies. Now, it's used daily by the banks, the central banks, institutional investors, and individuals around the world. So every day, $6 trillion per day, business days, are moved around the world from all of these big banks. Out of that $6 trillion, 77% of that are the big banks. So that means we're the other 23%. The other 23% are us, individuals and what they call retail traders, okay? Now, even though we're only 23%, 23% of $6 trillion is still $1.3 trillion. So if you could get a little piece of that, if you could just get a little piece of that $1.3 trillion, it will absolutely change your life. What I love about Forex trading, it's a portable skill that will benefit you for the rest of your life. In other words, as long as you have your device and an internet connection, whether it's your laptop, your mobile phone, or your tablet, as long as you have those things and you're a member of this company, we can set you up to make sure that you are always having the ability to make money anywhere around the world. Now, what's really cool, the Forex industry is decentralized and it is open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. All right, the only time they're closed is when New York closes on Friday evening until Australia and Japan open on Sunday evening, which is their Monday morning. Now, the question is, who are we? We know what Forex is now. It's the ability to change, buy and sell currencies and make money. But we are Epic. And now we are a global company that provides that environment for people of all backgrounds to learn that lifelong skill of Forex trading while also pursuing their financial dreams and goals. Now, I call it a lifelong skill because Forex trading has been around for a very long time. It is not going away. When you learn this skill, this is a skill that you can use to make money the rest of your life. We have people on this call that are professional Forex traders, and they make their money in the markets. Not only do they have that skill, they have the ability to pass down that skill to their friends, to their kids, to their grandkids. I mean, I've even seen it opposite. I've seen kids teach their parents how to do Forex trading and get their parents out of their job and retire them early. That's how powerful Forex trading is. Now, a lot of people would say that, hey, what's the quickest way to, make millions? People usually say real estate, and real estate probably is, but not everybody has what it takes to do real estate, okay? They don't know how to buy and sell houses. They don't have the money. They don't have, the right circle. But over here in Forex trading, this is literally something I've seen young people right out of college being able to teach themselves, okay? Now, when you teach yourself, you're obviously gonna make mistakes. If you go on YouTube and try to learn it, it's not always going to work out the way you think. You're going to get the good general information, but you're not going to get the real training you need to make this work. We actually have that here at Epic. Now, our executive team has more than 100 years of successful business and MLM experience between them. We also have industry-leading Forex traders and trainers. So in our company, we are not hiring people from school. We're not hiring teachers to say, hey, can you come teach for us? The people that teach for us are actually 6, 7, and even 8-figure a year traders, okay? So you're actually learning from people that actually are at where you want to go. And you know, that's what you want to do in life. If you want to get somewhere, you want to follow the people that are already there, right? You don't want to just follow the people that tell you they can get there, but they actually have no proof that they can get there. And this company is 100% debt-free. They also have a sister company owned by the owner, and the owner is Mr. David McCovey. This guy has been a network marketing legend for quite a while. He did it in a very short period of time though. And he's been in like 3 other companies. And in all 3 of those companies, he was able to get up to 6 figures per month, not per year. And this would be his 4th one. Now, the other company is Evolution Travel that he owns. So he's one of the only people out there that actually has 2 thriving network marketing businesses. And I had the pleasure of meeting him a few weeks ago. He's an amazing person and just very genuine. You would think that, you know, when you're hanging out with a millionaire, that they would have their nose in the air and they wouldn't want to be around you and they just want to, you know, get the presentation and get out of there. Not him at all. You know, he really is a good-hearted person. He took us out for dinner. When we got back to the hotel, I asked him if I could have 5 minutes. He gave me 2 hours. We just sat there in the lobby, me and my buddy Ali and him, and we talked about all sorts of things. And we've been communicating ever since. As a matter of fact, he sent me a text message the other day. I want to make sure I read it correctly because he gave me his phone number and we've been communicating. And I was having a little bit of a rough day and we're going back and forth. And he said, Nick, one thing you need is positive affirmations. So he sent me one. And it says, I am a money magnet. Millions of dollars come to me effortlessly, and I attract all things positive because I am all things positive. And I thought that was really amazing that he says this to himself every day. And it's very important. He said, positive affirmations, especially in the morning. He said, when you wake up, do not check your phone. Because he's like, if you check your phone and it's somebody that's going to make you negative, it's going to get your day started the wrong way. He's like, the first thing he does is he reads his positive affirmations. Then he does his meditation and stuff. So I know what type of person he is that he's a very positive person and he just breathes positivity into people. Now, moving on to Mr. Spencer Iverson. This guy is absolutely brilliant. He's a lawyer, he's a sports agent. He is the perfect person you want at the head of this company. He has built other businesses from the ground up. And he's just a really good guy, great Southern hospitality. He's, I believe he's from Georgia. And when he speaks, you can really feel that coming from him. Mark Sterling is the VP of sales, really, really funny guy. He has a great personality. He's a perfect person to do sales. Like if you look at him, you look at his face, you look at his smiles, you kind of know he's in sales. It's there, right? Now, one thing that Mr. Sterling said that was really incredible, he said, guys, this is not a regular network marketing company. We're not a network marketing company that's just pushing some product in order to get commissions. He's like, we are a Forex trading academy and university that happens to have a network marketing component. So basically he's saying that our product is good enough to stand alone. If we wanted to spend millions of dollars in advertising and bring students in, we could. However, we thought it'd be better to put that money in the hands of our students and the people that are promoting and believing in our business. And that's how we have one of the best compensation plans in the industry. Mr. David Lisiaga, he is the Vice President of Business Development. It was actually him that I had a call with before my business partner and I joined. We saw his vision. He wanted to know what he could do for us. And he's like, what is it that you guys want out of life? What is it that you want out of a business and stuff? And he answered all of our questions. He told us what Epic is going to become. And it was just kind of a no-brainer. We left the other opportunity that we were at because we just thought that this is can't miss. Like, remember what I said, don't you want to be first at least once in your life? And I told my partner, it's like, listen, I want to be first. I said, I don't want to regret this. So I told him, I said, I don't know if you're staying, but I'm leaving. But eventually he came over too. Now, Mr. Jonathan Green, he's a global master ambassador. He's a computer engineer and a mathematician. He's a brilliant man when it comes to the psychology of how to build a team, how to do the compensation plan. That's all him. And last but not least, Coach Maxine, she is the heart and soul of this business. Without Coach Max, there is no Epic. Okay, it was getting her to agree to be the director of Forex trading that really helped everything go. Now, she's a multiple six-figure trader. She's a very humble person. She really wants to help people. She's trained over 70,000 people across the world, and she's not even done yet. She's just getting started. Okay, so some of the Epic advantages. I'm not going to go through them all because, I mean, I want to focus on the ones that you want. Okay, so Mr. Lisiaga and Mr. McCovey decided that, listen, while a lot of companies pay once a month, he's like, that's not going to work here. He's like, these people are going to work hard. They have bills that are weekly and they have expenses that are weekly. So we want to go ahead and pay them weekly. So whatever your monthly income level is that you're at, they're actually going to pay you that, divided by 4 every week. All right, so we got really good back office tools. We have a strong culture, like I just told you about Mr. McCovey. When you have a leader like that you can believe in, then everything below the leader is going to trickle down, and that positivity is just going to go everywhere. We have great compliance, great marketing, Madison Avenue marketing, which means top of the line, the stuff that the Fortune 500 companies use. Really strong social media presence. Now, this is what they discussed when I met him at Houston a couple of weeks ago, and it kind of blew me away. So Mr. McCovey knows that, a lot of people, they're lacking things in their life, right? They're lacking health insurance, they're lacking medical, they're lacking life insurance and stuff. He wanted to make sure that the people in this business that work really hard, that we know that our families are taken care of. So what Epic Estates is basically when you reach a certain level in this company, you're going to be able to will your business. So if you ever pass on, whatever's in your will, if it says that, hey, my Epic business goes to my son, my daughter, my grandchild, that's what's going to happen. They will continue your residual income. It doesn't just stop and go back to the company and whatever. No, your business will live on. Whatever you build here at Epic will live on through your heirs, which is really awesome. All right, so Epic services. Here, this is very important because these are the services. Why you would join Epic, these are the reasons. First of all, we have live trading sessions. So 3 times a day, our coaches will go live. One of the coaches will go live on Zoom in the back office, and it's either 7 a.m. for the New York session, Eastern time, or it's going to be 9 p.m. Eastern time for the Tokyo session, or it's going to be 2 a.m. Eastern time for the London session. And like I've told people before, my colleagues on this call are actually in London or in England, and I'm in the United States. So the first time I actually attended one of these sessions, I was blown away because I'm thinking, see, I'm a night owl. So I was like, okay, well, let me go ahead and jump on this, 2 a.m. session and see what's going on. I'm thinking, there might be a few people on there. There were 700 people on there. I said, 700 people on a call at 2 a.m. It just completely blew me away. Then I realized, then the light bulb went off how big this whole Forex thing is. And it's like, oh my gosh, it has to be changing lives. Why would 700 people show up at that hour, right? So we also have daily signals, okay? And what a signal is when one of the coaches are looking at their charts and they're about to take a trade, they see the setup, and they send that to you in what's called Telegram. Telegram is like a chat service. And when you get that little ding on your phone, it'll tell you what the trade is, what the parameters are, where to get in, where to get out, and where to enter. And that's all you have to do. So that's like copy and paste trading. So while you're going through Epic University and actually learning how to trade, you could just do the copy and paste signals and make money. We have people that all they do is copy and paste and they make money. But once you actually go through Epic University, you're going to get a university style education. It's literally that. Because I know for a fact at Harvard University, they do teach a Forex class. And we all know that Harvard University is probably like $40,000 a semester. You're not going to pay anywhere near that. It's basically free if you compare it to Harvard. But you're going to get better knowledge. I mean, I hate to say it, but I know that if you're in class, you're just looking at a teacher that's instructing kind of like this, and they have their little chalkboard behind them, but they're not actually on the markets. Over here at Epic University, when a coach is talking to you, they're actually on the markets live. They're saying that here, we have a setup on this pair, we have a setup with the British pound and the euro, and they'll put the charts and everything. They're basically teaching you in real time. And I don't know about you, but I love hands-on learning. I'm a very visual learner. If I see it, I learn it. If somebody's just teaching me theory or just teaching me out of a textbook, it's not the same thing. Study halls as well. Every week, multiple times a week, one of the coaches will come for a study hall session. That's not live trading. That's more of a classroom atmosphere where they're going to go over one subject at a time to really enhance your knowledge base. And then you have the chance to talk to coaches and interact on those calls. The Epic Trade House is a Telegram chat where you can chat one-on-one with the coaches and other advanced traders. If you have any questions, if you want to show them something, that's what the Trade House is for, and much, much more. This is something that's brand new, freeforex.com. So for those of you people that have some affiliate marketing experience, online marketing, you know what a landing page is. You go to a website, you enter your name, you enter your email, and then the objective is you're getting something in return for giving your email. Well, that's what we have. So if you want to do any sort of cold marketing, if you want to buy any ads, if you want to do a Craigslist ad and you want to put up a link, your Free Forex website is what's going to do that. And when people opt in, the company is actually going to follow up with them. So you don't even have to email these people. The company is going to do the following up for you. And on top of that, they're going to send them 3 free trade signals a week. So for some people out there that they're like, I just don't believe it. I don't believe the hype. Well, the company's going to send them a couple of free trade signals a week because we want them to get a little taste of that sugar, because we know when they get the taste of that sugar, they're going to want to come back to the candy factory, right? And that's exactly what's going to happen. So because we have the documentation, we're racking up pips every single week. And if you don't know what a pip is, it's basically like a unit of measurement for Forex trading whenever the money moves. So our coaches are getting a ton of pips. So with freeforex.com, you're going to get pre-designed lead capture pages. You're going to get a back office where you can see who your leads are. You can download the CSV file and take those leads and upload it into your own autoresponder. You can put your Facebook pixel, you can put your Google Analytics pixel, your social media engagement. So, I mean, this is what you get when you become a business builder. So there's a university side, and then there's their business builder side. I'll get into that in just a bit. Now, quick disclaimer, Epic cannot and will not make any guarantees about your results. We don't know what your work ethic is. We don't know how bad you want it. We don't know if you're going to attend the classes. We don't know if you're putting in the signals right. We don't know if you're getting greedy and making your size bigger when it shouldn't be. So all we can say is that, listen, we have social proof. We have people in this company that are making money. And we're going to give you all the tools you need to be successful. But you have to be consistent about it, and you have to be disciplined about it. If you are, then the success is inevitable. We just cannot guarantee it. Now, what I want to do is get into the compensation plan. Okay, so the cost of Epic is $99.99 a month. Okay, so let's just call it $100. $100 a month, and you get everything that I talked about. Now, the trade signals alone, if you just took the trade signals alone, you're going to make more than $100 a month, guaranteed. I see it happen all the time. Okay, as long as you're consistent about it and you're not greedy about it, you're going to make money. And you don't even have to take all the trade signals, because obviously there's going to be signals going off when you're at work and when you're asleep. It doesn't matter. There's plenty of signals to make $100 a month. Now, what the company says is when you start getting results and you share the opportunity with people, if you have 3 people that join this company and you personally sponsor them, so the way it works is it's a tri-level system. So there's you, and then there's 3 legs. So what the company says is, we want you to bring in 3 people in this company, put 1 in each leg. It's not required. If all you want to do is pay $100 a month and just do the trading, by all means, you're more than welcome to do that. But the company says that, at some point you're going to want to share your results, because how can you keep it to yourself? So when you get those 3 people, the company says, we're going to go ahead and temporarily waive your $99 or $100 fee. And instead, you're going to pay a $25 business builder fee, so you can get free Forex among some other tools to help you build your business. Okay, so that's really cool. You get that, you continue to get all the education, but the $99 is temporarily waived. Now, when does that $99 come back? Well, when you hit the first rank. So the first rank is called Founder 500. Now, Founder 500 means that you have 10 people on your team in the appropriate legs, 4, 4, and 2. The way it's dispersed is 40% in your first leg, 40% in your second, 20% in your third. When you have 10 people on your team, and that's not that hard, because you don't have to bring in all 10 people yourself, okay? I have Tracy on the call that did it in like a week. So, it's not that hard to get 10 people if you go to work. Now, when you do that, the company is gonna say that we're gonna give you $500 a month, just for bringing in 10 people, $500 a month. That's good money, okay? Let me tell you how good money is, $500. In America, right now, if you look at the statistics, a lot of bankruptcies and a lot of divorces could have been prevented if that family would have made $500 more a month. Legitimate, fact. A lot of marriages end because of financial, strain, and a lot of bankruptcies end just because they're not making enough money. This thing, this business model, which you could do at a part-time basis, could bring that extra money to keep your family afloat. But then it doesn't stop there. If you build a team of 30, the company's going to pay you $1,000 a month. But remember what I told you earlier, that Mr. Lisiaga and Mr. McCovey don't want to pay you monthly. They want to pay you weekly. So the $500 is actually $125 a week. The $1,000 a month is actually $250 a week. Now you go down a few levels, you get to Founder 5,000. I like to talk about Founder 5,000 because that's where people's lives really start to change, because now you're making $5,000 a month. The company is going to pay you $1,250 a week. I know for a fact, most people in America, maybe even in England, probably around the world, most people don't make $5,000 a month, okay? In this company, if you build a team of 250, and remember, you only, for the life of the business, you only need to bring in 3 people and make sure that they stay active, or make sure you have a couple of other personals just to back them up, because you never know, life gets in the way and somebody might cancel and not even tell you about it. So, but the reality is all you need is 3 people to open up the entire compensation plan. So if you happen to get 3 rock stars, you'll probably never have to do anything again, because everybody's going to tell everybody else. You know why? Because this is one of the few companies out there where you can actually go get the results first and then use the results to recruit. It's not like, hey, I just joined this health and fitness company and I have this, this bottle of medicine that can really help you lose weight. And then they look at me and they'll be like, well, I mean, have you lost any weight yet? No, I just started, but I'm gonna lose some weight. So do you want to do it with me? It's not gonna work very well. Trust me, I've been there, done that. But over here, I can start trading within my first week. I can get some results. Like on last week on Thursday, I put in a few trades before I went to bed. I woke up to $150. I put that on my social media. People started contacting me. They're like, hey, Nick, I saw that thing. You made $150 overnight. What exactly are you doing? It's like, oh, well, I joined this thing called Epic University. It's this new company. It's really cool. It teaches you a lot about Forex trading. And so you can make some supplemental income. It's like, is it something that interests you? It's like, yeah, that is interesting. You send them over the link. You didn't even tell them it's a network marketing business. You didn't even tell them you have to recruit anybody. You sold them on the results. Okay, they saw the results. That was good enough for them to inquire you. It's kind of like reverse recruiting. I don't have to come to them. I put out the bait, and the fishes will come on their own. Okay, so when you have people that start getting results, you'll start to see the duplication. You don't have to put all 250 people in. I mean, I think I've only put in maybe 20, 25 people on my own, and my team's like 700. So I hit 250 really quick because the duplication process just went crazy. Okay. Now, after that is Ambassador 10. Now, Ambassador 10 is the first level where the company really starts to recognize you. You get the perks. First of all, you get Epic Estates, the ability to will your business to your family. Okay. On top of that, you get this beautiful ring, which I'll show you in just a bit. And then as you go to Ambassador 20 and 50, a lot of other things kick in too. Ambassador 50, you get a trip for 2 to Dubai, which would be really, really awesome. And then your income goes up. Ambassador 10 is $10,000 a month. You're officially making 5 figures a month, $2,500 a week. By the time you hit Ambassador 50, you're making $50,000. After that comes the icon level. The icon level and below, I don't want to talk about it too much because it gets overwhelming how much money and how much perks there is. But at the icon 100 level, you're making $100,000 a month, $25,000 a week. Plus Mr. McCovey will buy you a beautiful diamond Rolex. At icon 2, you'll make $200,000 a month, and you'll get your choice of either a Mercedes, a Tesla, or a Cadillac. I think it's an Escalade, but I mean, Mr. McCovey's flexible. If you told him you want something else, I don't know, maybe he'd do it. Who knows? But at the Icon 500 level, I'll show you on the next page, and at the Epic level. So a lot of companies out there, they typically have like at the most $100,000 position. And if somebody reaches that $100,000 position, they'll get together and have a huddle and say, hey, should we make another position? Then they'll make a $200. Mr. Lisiaga and Mr. McCovey said, listen, this is going to be big. We already know that we're going to have at least 40,000 people join during pre-launch. We actually had 50,000. Okay. So they already put it on the table that we're going to have this position called the Epic position that's going to pay you $1 million a month. You have to have 75,000 people under you. It's a lot of people. But guess what? Nobody said you have to have a lot of people today or tomorrow. This is not one of those companies where at the end of the month, you get what you get, and then the next month you start over from zero. It doesn't work like that. Everything carries over. So if month 1 you're a founder 500, and then month 2, you're a founder 1,000. Maybe 6 months later, you're a founder 5,000. Maybe 5 years later, you're an icon. Who cares? Who cares, right? Because this is the cool thing is you get to make your own raises. You don't have to go to your boss and say, hey, I've been working here for a long time. I think I'm doing a good job. Do you think I can get a raise? No, at Epic, you make your own raises, okay? And while you're, moving up from one level to another, you're making money trading anyways. So this is your weekly money. Trading can be your daily money. There's no company out there that does what we do over here. So like the Epic position, it pays $1 million. So everybody wants to see a little bit of the perks. So let's look at the perks. Here's that beautiful ring that Mr. McCovey has designed. And he does everything top notch. It is gold. It is diamonds, okay? They just came back from the Mexico trip for the ambassadors. And then the next trip is going to be Dubai. Here's that Rolex you get with your Icon 100. And this is ridiculous. When we saw this, I didn't even know what to think. I honestly thought if he was going to give away a really nice car, it would be at the Epic level. But this is the Icon 500 level. That's a Lamborghini Huracan. It's going to be black and gold, just like the company colors. I don't know if that's negotiable. But here's the cool thing. I've actually been in companies before. I've actually seen this happen to my friends. They'll get to the level where they get the company car. It's like a lease. But if their ranking falls, then they have to take over the lease or they have to return the car. Very, very embarrassing, right? Returning the car is absolutely embarrassing. But having to pay for it, that kind of bites too. It's like I earned it. It was a reward, okay? Mr. McCovey does not do that. If you get to the Icon 500 level, he will buy you that car. He will give you the title, okay? You have to get to that level. You have to maintain it for, a few weeks or so. Once you've maintained it, you will get the title to that Lamborghini Huracan. Absolutely amazing. Never seen anything in the industry like it, that, somebody would be willing to do that. I mean, it just shows how much faith he has in his company and his people. So on that note, how do you become Epic? First of all, I want you to get back with the person who invited you. Make sure you get their link and enroll under them. That's very, very important. So go back to that person, become an Epic Scholar today for $99.99 USD. I want you to begin to learn and share the benefits of Forex trading. And then when you're ready, once you have 3 people under you in those 3 different legs, then you can go ahead and upgrade to becoming an independent business owner. And remember, that takes the $99 fee temporarily away. And now you're only paying $24.99 a month to build your business and get all that education, all the trade signals, all the classes, all the coaches, all of that will be free because now you're building your business for $24.99. And you're going to make money from the compensation plan. Like I said, 3 people is all you need to keep active to open up all of that. You get 1 rock star in each leg, and it doesn't matter. They don't have to be at the top. As you keep building, eventually you're going to run into a rock star. That's how I ran into Zane. I did not know Zane at the beginning of all this. He's one of my rock stars. And I was like, it was totally by chance. And it's like, this is what happens when you just keep grinding and you keep grinding. And, one day it's going to happen to you. You're just going to keep building. And then what's going to happen is a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend is going to bring somebody. They're like, oh my gosh, where has this been all my life? And that friend is going to end up being your friend. Like I didn't know Zane and Michael and Julia a couple of months ago, okay? Now I know I have 3 good friends that if I ever flew to England, because of this business, I have friends all around the world. I have a huge team in Nigeria. I have a team in Nepal, in India, in the Philippines and stuff. And all of this happened within the course of like the last 7 or 8 weeks. It's absolutely amazing. And the same can happen to you. I am nothing, there's nothing about me that you can't do. I'm no more special than anybody else. All I did was see an opportunity and I seized it. And I told the right people at the right time before somebody else got to them. That's all it was. Because at the end of the day, what's the worst somebody can do? No, I'm not interested. It's okay. But I would rather know for a fact that they weren't interested than, prejudge them and say, no, I don't think they want to do Forex trading. I don't think they're the Forex trading type. And then you go attend a local meeting and your friend's sitting right there. He's a guest of somebody else. I've actually seen that happen. That is very embarrassing. Don't let that happen. So no is not the end of the world. Just all no means is next opportunity, all right? So over here at Epic, we're trying to create the world's ultimate trading and lifestyle community. Mr. McCovey is not just about the business. He's not just about the education. He's about the lifestyle. When it comes to the lifestyle, that's why you have the beautiful rings. That's why you have the beautiful vacation. After all, he owns a vacation or a travel company too. You're gonna have the beautiful vacation. You're gonna have the beautiful cars because that's the type of life he lives. And one more thought about him is when my friend Ali had asked him, Hey, Mr. McCovey, why is it that you're not just, staying at the corporate office, staying at home and stuff? Why are you still building a business? And he said that it's simple. He's like, until my people, which is us, until we get to where we want to go in life until we get to his type of lifestyle, he's not going to stop. So that means he's never going to stop. He's actually actively building his own Epic team. He's not just sitting back at home collecting money. He's out there grinding. He's actually in our upline genealogy, which is really, really cool that the owner is that connected to us. So that's exactly what he's doing. It's all about the trading and the lifestyle. So why be average when you can be epic? I hope you enjoyed this presentation. My name is Nicholas Lau. I am from Dallas, Texas. If you ever need me, reach out to me on social media. Otherwise, refer to whoever brought you on this call, and I'd be more than happy to help you out. Thank you very much.